Hello guys, welcome back to Vlogmas. If you're watching this after December, welcome back. If you are new here, my name is Blake. I am a fashion, beauty, lifestyle blogger, Instagrammer, TikTok, whatever you want to call it. And today I'm going to be doing my everyday makeup. My makeup usually takes me around like 10 or 15 minutes. I do pretty much the same makeup every single day. I wish I didn't. Wow, I just broke my nail. Cool, that's awesome. I do wish that I was a little bit more talented in the makeup and honestly the hair realm, but you know, sometimes you're just a creature of habit, and that's kind of what I am. Also, I'm gonna do maybe some life updates in this video as well. So I'm gonna start off with the Charlotte Tilbury Flawless. You guys know what it is. I don't need to explain what this is. The Flawless Filter Hollywood Star Glow, whatever it is. This is in the shade 4. I have 3 and 3.5 as well, like in like the minis, but I don't like that color as much. Like it's kind of like pink, and my skin tends to lean a little bit more pink to begin with, so I kind of like to combat it with just like a neutral slash like olivey tone. I really should be using a mirror instead of this viewfinder because I really can't see that well, so let me grab a mirror really quick. Oh, I already fucked up. Well, whatever, it's not a big deal. Usually I use the Milk Hydro Grip Primer or the e.l.f. Or is this called? The e.l.f. one. I will also link that one down below. They are the exact same thing. I just ran out of the e.l.f. one, so I have this mini one that I like to travel with, but I forgot about it, so little I forgot about it. Also, don't come for me for my beauty blender. This is the only one that I have. I just ordered a few more off of Amazon and they haven't gotten here yet, so yeah. I wanna reiterate that like I am not very good at makeup. This is just like what I do, and honestly, sometimes it looks good and sometimes it doesn't, but hopefully today it's going to look good because I am filming today. I usually prep my skin with my skincare and then let my skincare settle in for at least 30 minutes before. I feel like whenever I rush it, it does not look as good, and it kind of like does that like crumbly thing, which who the fuck wants that to happen? Not me. Let's do a little jawline update before I contour and everything. So if you don't know, I got a neck lift 4.5 months ago, maybe 5 months ago, and this is what it looks like. I am happy with it. It did cost a fucking fortune, guys. Like it cost me a lot of money and I did not expect it to cost that much, and I am happy that I did it. I am really happy with the decision, and I am a bit more confident in just like taking pictures. I used to only take pictures kind of like from the front and maybe here, but never like this, never. You couldn't catch me doing that, no. I use the YSL New Tint. I'm in the shade 7. Last I checked, shade 7 was sold out, but hopefully it's back in stock because I need a new one. It's like, well, it doesn't look like it, but I'm out. Oh my gosh, my face is so itchy right now. I usually do about this much, and I kind of just like rub it in. I feel like it blends a little bit better with your fingers. And I try not to put it like directly under my eyes because I do have like naturally creasy under eyes, which is totally fine. Do I wish that they weren't naturally creasy? Of course, who wouldn't? But I try not to put too much product under there because I am going to conceal with concealer, so. Oh. I have a pimple, cool. Then anywhere that I need a little bit more coverage, I will just like add a little bit more. And then I will blend this layer out with either a sponge or a brush. I have not cleaned my brushes in so long, they're so fucking dirty. But anyways, So because I am filming today and I want just a little bit extra coverage, usually I will just leave it like this on the day-to-day, but I do want a little bit of extra coverage, so I usually use the Wet n Wild Photo Focused in the shade Golden Beige or the Luminous Silk Foundation in the shade 5.75, but this is in shade 6, which is a little bit too dark for me, but we're just gonna do it anyway. I really want to get my makeup done professionally. I've only gotten my makeup done once or twice professionally, and I fucking hated both times. Like, I fucking hated it. I looked like a fucking, I don't even know. I don't even know what I look like because I just didn't look like myself. The girl literally put like black fucking eyebrows on me and black lip liner. If it wasn't black, it was dark brown, and like, come on girl, read the room. Like, I have blonde hair. If anyone knows of any like good makeup artists in the LA area, please let me know because I would be down to book them. Then I go in with the Milk Makeup little bronzer stick in the shade Baked. Oh, you know what I wanted to do today? Shoot, well, I couldn't do both, so whatever. That like new TikTok filter that like does your contour and your highlight based on your face shape. Like, I know that I have a heart-shaped face, and I really want to do my makeup like that, but not today, not today. Of course, I'm always still going to contour my jawline, and I always contour this area right here. All right, so we're gonna blend this out and then we're gonna do concealer. John and I just filmed an assumptions video. So I asked over on my Instagram assumptions about him and I like together and like separate. And we got some really good questions. Some of you guys are savage, but I mean, I appreciate it. And also like, I kind of like the mean questions because then it gives us like a chance to like really explain or be like, yeah, you're right, or something like that. So if you want to watch that, I will link it down below. It's really good. I'm gonna do my concealer so I can let my concealer like congeal a little bit. I swear, ever since I started letting my concealer sit instead of blending it out right away, it has been night and day. Like, I swear, it's absolutely insane. So basically, I just bring it down my nose here, and then up here. I kind of like follow this like hollowness just a little bit, and then I bring it up like that. And I don't put any right here because, again, I have natural creases. So if I put a lot of product there, it's just going to crease and not look good. So I'd rather it not look cakey and maybe be a little bit darker slash like discolored versus it looking cakey. But again, that's why I want to get my makeup done, because I feel like you can only learn so much online, and you know, maybe the people that you watch don't have the same skin type as you or skin issues as you, but like a makeup artist knows like how to combat those things. So yeah, so I'm gonna let that sit. I'm going to blend out the contour on my jawline. Actually, I have to conceal this pimple because it's really bothering me. I keep watching videos back from like a year ago when I first got my Invisalign, and it's absolutely insane how much how much I can tell my teeth have changed, and it's just like changed my face and my smile completely. Like, I used to have, my two front teeth used to be pretty long and almost look like bunny teeth. And I really didn't notice it at first. And then once my Invisalign guy was like, oh, like, do you want to maybe move your teeth up a little bit? I was like, I didn't even know that was possible, you know? And now I love it. I love my smile now. I feel like it's wider. And when I talk, like, you can't see like those two teeth coming down. I think I'm getting my nubs off. If you guys can't tell, I I have nubs on every single one of my fucking teeth, and I hated them at first. Right now I'm like indifferent. Granted, when I didn't have the nubs on the first 4 teeth right here, I didn't care at all. I had them on the rest of my teeth, I still do, but I didn't care. Like, they didn't bother me. I didn't feel anything. But when I got them on the front 4, I will say it was kind of annoying and bothersome, and I did get a little bit more insecure. You really can't see them, but having them on your front 4 teeth kind of suck. I let my concealer sit for like legitimately 3 minutes or so, so I'm just going to look at my emails, honestly. My friend just texted me, and she texted me a picture of the Postal Service and Death Cab for Cutie at the frickin' Hollywood Rose Bowl. If you were an emo kid, you know how much that means. You know what that means. Like, oh my gosh. John took me to a Death Cab for Cutie concert probably like 4 years ago. Oh my God, it was so good. It was so fucking good. But he also took me to a Taking Back Sunday concert about 5, maybe even 6 years ago, and it was tragic. It was tragic. It's not good. Like, they need to stop, you know? But Death Cab for Cutie was so good. I was that annoying person that was just like, with my phone, just like recording every single second, because Death Cab for Cutie was my absolute favorite band in high school. Like, I could cry thinking about it. I love them so much. I don't know anything about makeup brushes, by the way, guys, like literally nothing. So I don't know what this is, but I like to blend it out with this. And my brushes are dirty as fuck, but I know that I'm not supposed to be using Morphe, I think. I don't even know the T, but I think they got canceled. I'm not really sure. But if you do care, this is a Morphe M335. I don't know what they did. I used to be a hardcore, and I just like pounce it into my skin. I don't like rub or like swirl. I just like pounce it into my skin. I used to be a hardcore beauty YouTuber watcher. Like, it was everything to me. I used to watch probably like 2 hours worth of beauty YouTube every single day. Like, I would wake up and I would be eating breakfast, and like I would have Jaclyn Hill on, or Manny MUA, or Laura Lee, or even Nicole Concilio. That's actually like how I not know Nicole, but that's how I knew of her. And like, I just loved watching like Tati, like all of the OGs, Desi, Katie. And then it's not that I wanted to stop watching beauty YouTube. It's just that like I started getting busier and busier and busier. And then it kind of just like, I don't know, I just kind of like forgot about it. And I haven't watched any beauty YouTubers or anything for the past like 2 years. I also feel like a lot of beauty YouTubers don't upload like they used to. But anyway, yeah, so I feel like Morphe was obviously the GOAT back then, but I feel like something happened. I don't know what it is, but I think I'm like not really supposed to be using these brushes anymore. I did just get new brushes from Laura Lee, who, it's also crazy, full circle, because I used to watch her all the time, and she sent me like her brushes and her palette, and it's just crazy. It is full circle. So, all right, now for blush, I usually go in with the Say Beauty Dewy Blush in Rosy. This is my favorite color by them. And then sometimes I top it with the Charlotte Tilbury Magic Wand in Peachgasm. Also, I feel like this blush is a lot more user-friendly than the Rare Beauty one. I do have the Rare Beauty ones. I just feel like they dry way too quickly. Like, you can only do one side and then you have to blend it out right away. Whereas I kind of like to like match up and like see where I'm putting them and then blend them out. And I also feel like if you put this much of the Rare Beauty on, you're gonna look like a clown. You're gonna look like a clown. So if you haven't watched the Assumptions video with John and I, we did answer why we got married. We kind of didn't do a very good job in the actual video, but if you have been following along all of Vlogmas, we talked about it in like 2 videos before the marriage video and why we were doing that. So basically, we are getting married in Italy, which is international, so we do have to get married in the States first. So we just decided, why don't we do it this year? Next year we're gonna be probably even busier, and it's gonna be more stuff with the wedding that is gonna need our attention. And we were just like, why don't we just do it this year? We were going to try to do it when my parents were here for Thanksgiving, but it didn't end up working out. Top 3 things I'm not good at for makeup wise, I'm gonna say contouring my nose. It used to be putting on eyelashes, but I will be showing you like a little hack in a minute. And also doing eyeliner. Like, I am so bad at doing eyeliner. I did see a hack for doing your nose contour, which I actually think is kind of brilliant. I'm not doing it right now, but basically she puts the contour all over her nose and then does concealer like in, you know, in the parts that it's supposed to be thin. And I was like, oh, that's kind of brilliant. Do you ever do that where you're like, oh my God, that's fucking brilliant? Never does it, never attempts it. That's me. Okay, I have been obsessed with this lip combo lately, especially because it makes me look like I have lip filler. I do have lip filler, but just like a little bit, but it makes me feel like I am like, you know, so this is the Benetint. And I kind of just like sloppily overline. And even that, I feel like it like kind of made my lips look bigger. Okay, and then you're gonna take the LA Girl lip liner in Bare, and then you're going to overline your lips, like just go right underneath your natural lip line. And I don't really love a Cupid's bow, so I like to round it so it kind of makes my lips almost like it got a lip lift. So I just go over. But then bring it in. Don't like go out, because then it'll make you look like, kind of have like an inner tube on your lips. Come on. Then I just fill in just the corners. Cute. Then I'm gonna take this lip gloss from Scrandy. It is a lip plumper. I don't think it plumps a lot, but hey, any little thing will help. Okay, these are the lashes that I use. These are the Kiss Jubilees, and I cut mine pretty much in half. I'm gonna use a pair that I just used yesterday. Also, these are like so inexpensive. I would say that I use each set of lashes probably like 6 to 8 times. So like this whole pack for $15 will last me like 2 or 3 months, which is crazy. So I cut them to be this short. So I basically cut half of the lash off to take a pair of tweezers. And the thinner the tweezers, the better. These ones are John's, and he hates me every time I use them. Also, the lash glue that I use is the Kiss Strip Lash Adhesive in Clear. Because I don't really do eyeliner or any eyeshadow or anything like that, the clear is the best for me. I just do one light coat of mascara. I don't like this mascara. I used to like this mascara, but lately, maybe it's because I'm at like the end of the tube. This is the Essence, I don't know, the purple one. It's like $3, so it's good in a pinch. I just feel like when I got to the end of the tube, which I'm at now, it's kind of flaking a little bit throughout the day. Okay, so I'm just going to apply the glue onto the lash. And I think that the problem that I used to have was, well, I used to have a lot of problems with lashes. A, I wasn't cutting them, like I wasn't trimming them. Then when I was trimming them, I wasn't trimming them enough. Like, it's hard to put on a strip lash, like it really is. So I love just doing an outer lash because it's so much easier. Another thing is I was not waiting long enough for my glue. And I know that like everyone says like, wait, but like, I feel like you just kind of like forget how long something is. So like sometimes I'll set like a 1-minute timer for my glue. And then once that goes off, I apply just a little bit on my lash. I like to grab the lash pretty close to the lash line. And then place it down. Okay, and as you can tell, like that looks fucking weird. Like that doesn't look good, right? Okay. Let it fucking chill for a second, okay? And then come up from above and clamp down. Okay, so that's what one looks like. Oh my gosh, guys. Going back to like wedding talk, I did not know that it was like weird to show your wedding dress to people. Like when I was in Italy, I legitimately like, I wasn't like, oh my gosh, here, look at my wedding dress. But like people, like we were talking about the wedding and they were like, oh my God, did you find your dress? And I was like, oh my gosh, yeah. And they were like, oh, like, what is it? Not like, what does it look like? But they were like, oh, like, is it like, does it have lace or anything? And I would just, this is what it looks like. And they'd be like, oh, you're gonna show me your wedding dress? And I'm like, yeah, whatever. But I didn't know that that was weird. I really still like my dress. I don't look at the pictures too often because I get nervous that I'm not gonna like it. I'm the type of person that like really, really, really likes something for a few months and then like starts to hate it. And I do not want that to happen with my dress. Definitely not. Okay, we're gonna try to put this one on. I think I'm gonna leave it. I really just don't care. I think that's it for the makeup. Sometimes I do setting spray. I ran out of setting spray. I rarely do my eyebrows anymore. I just like don't really like how they have been coming out. That's another thing I'm not very good at, eyebrows. So I kind of was just like, fuck it. I'm not even going to do them anymore. And then I can do some setting spray, but I ran out. So we're not gonna do that today. But yeah, that is the finished makeup look. Sorry if it was a little bit long. Usually I can do this in about 10 minutes if I'm not, you know, trying to talk to you guys or anything like that. But yeah, if you enjoyed this little chatty makeup tutorial, then please leave a comment, maybe follow. You can follow me on Instagram. You can follow me on TikTok, anywhere. But yeah, I love you guys and I will see you in the next one. Bye.